What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Alright, this video kind of marks a new chapter in the book of James Reeves and this YouTube channel. Because today we're heading out to Portland. We're in Portland to take a private drift lesson. I'm here to get a drifting lesson
from Chelsea DeNofa at Pat's Acres?
Chelsea DeNofa. It's gonna be rad.
Yeah.
Gonna be driving an M3, I think. I don't know. It's tomorrow morning, but you're gonna see kind of some different content, some of the same content on the channel. New thing, me pursuing this passion I have for drifting. What's drifting?
Drifting is when your car goes sideways.
And driving and automotive performance. So we're headed to Portland. Subscribe to the channel, keep up with it. Should be pretty fun. It's still gonna be super random. Skateboarding, filmmaking, maybe some kung fu, some running, but definitely a lot more about cars and going sideways in them as fast as I can.
Superhero who lived in the park, what would your name be?
In the park?
Yeah.
Dark Clark. I'd be Dark Clark. Here I am in the park. You might know my arch nemesis, Tent. He's got a tent in the park. On the other side of where I'm at. Next to the clogs. Truck driver driving dirty. He's delivering hay to the Ontario LARPing Festival. We were suspect that there's a couple kilos of cocaine in this bus truck. This guy's suspect. He's pretty suspect. We think he's dirty, right, Rachel?
We're just past Baker City on the Oregon Trail.
What's been your favorite song in the car so far?
The Slipknot song.
The Slipknot song. All right, let me tell you the story of the unimproved road. The Oregon Trail was never a single set of parallel ruts leading from Missouri to the William Valley. In the valleys and the plains of the Spiders, there was a road which was never improved, known here on out as the unimproved road.
Hi, I'm Rachel Reeves, reporting live from Pat's Acres, where James is currently taking a lesson, drifting lesson from one of the world's top-ranked drifting people, Chelsea DeNofa. So yeah, pretty rad. Yeah, I think so. Hey James,
What's up?
are you having fun?
Yeah, dude, I'm having so much fun. Sick.
You
Learning how to send it. Yeah, dude, I sent it sideways at like 50 miles an hour to that one turn. He was like, "You got good flick, like kickflip flick." I was like, he was like, "Your flick is sick." I was like, "Dude." Hey, and he keeps on using kickflip analogies. He's like, "It's like you want to catch it, bolts, but higher." I was like, "Cool."
I get it.
Yeah.
That I know.
What'd you get, Rachel?
We got ramen.
For anything?
We went to Powell's.
Nice. What do we do today? Rachel?
Today we went to Pat's Acre where James learned how to drift, and then we went record shopping at Music Millennium and Future Shop. Yep.
Nice. All right, just getting back from a run. Haven't ran in quite a while. I think I ran about only 2.5 miles, which I'm proud of myself for doing because I haven't ran in a while. I think when I was running before, it was pretty easy to knock out 9 to 13 miles. Anyways, check out this view. Cool, so I just wanted to talk while it's fresh in my head. Oh yeah, that's a really cool shot. How about a shot of my crotch while I talk? Oh, this isn't going so good. I need some coffee. First of all, Chelsea is an awesome instructor. Dude, he was so cool. He related everything pretty much to either time travel or some kind of superpower or freeze framing, but basically pretty much everything he related to skateboarding. He was like, "Oh, that was a sick flick. You know, you gotta get on more throttle. It's kind of like catching a bolt. You want to set yourself up to catch the kickflip higher so that you know you'll land bolts. So a little longer e-brake. You know, so he was a rad instructor. If you don't know who he is, you know, inform yourself, check it out. I'll put a link down in the description to the School of Drift and Chelsea DeNofa's YouTube and his Instagram. Chelsea was a rad instructor. I wish that, you know, I could have had more time, but the time that I had with him was really cool. I learned a lot. I've never drifted before. Before yesterday, I've only ever even been in a drift car once. I've made several attempts to be in a car and go for ride-alongs, but it never just worked out for whatever reason. The point is yesterday I had never even attempted to drift or even spin a donut. I don't remember, unless it was in snow, and at that case, I think it was only front-wheel drive stuff. He said I did pretty good. I think what he said was I was in the top 90 percentile of his students. That he didn't teach me anything about steering or tell me what to do with the steering wheel at all. So all of that was intuitive, and he said that was really good, impressive. I got hung up on linking these two turns, and I think it's just because I have a habit of trying not to crash. Every time I went for the entry, I kept seeing the back of the car going backside tailslide into a tree, and that's the last thing I wanted to do. You know, even at an attempt of learning, maybe I was supposed to do that. If I messed it up, I would have been buying a M3 that I cannot afford. So I think part of me was just like always reserving some margin of error on my behalf to avoid having to pay for stuff. While he breaks tons of stuff and it's maybe no big deal for him, it would have been my credit card that would have had to pay for stuff, and I would have felt so bad because he's sunk lots of years, over a decade and a half, into building those cars or that system of E36. Anyhow, I do think it was really rad. Totally can't wait to get my own car and practice some more. Soaked up a ton of knowledge from him. I just want to keep it fresh in my head. Gonna go to Villains here in a couple weeks in Walla Walla, Washington. But yeah, just overall super stoked. It was so much fun. It was just fun to like smoke the freaking tires, bro. That was fun. I've always wanted to drive an M3. I'd never drove an M3 before. That was rad. His wife came out on the track. That was cool. My wife was there getting some clips. It was just cool to see the car build too, just like how it was set up. And then going for a ride with Chelsea on the track. I mean, I felt like, you know, it was cool that he's also a skater and related, because I felt like he just like tore it apart like I would like my hometown park at Rhodes, like, oh, just going for a warm-up lap, but somehow because it's your hometown park you can connect all these figure eights and do all this stuff and take these lines and just go with like a ton of speed and carry and connect one thing to the next. And so I think being a skateboarder, getting into drifting, there's definitely a ton of parallels. I mean, four-wheel track means four-wheel track, right? So you just grip it and rip it. All right, subscribe to the channel if you want, or don't. I don't really care. My channel is so random. I probably piss a lot of people off. But if you like hanging out with me every now and then and checking stuff out, subscribe, man. It's cool. All right, I'll see you.